The Time Traveler's Technique, Essentials. Life as You'll Know It, an even simpler survival guide to this planet. By Alex K. Kalmar. Preface, a message across time. Today marks a turning point. Everything you've experienced, every success, every mistake, every lesson has led you to this moment. And whether you realize it or not, you already hold the tools to shape your future. The power of reflection. We've all imagined what it would be like to travel back in time and give advice to our younger selves. Maybe you'd warn yourself about a bad relationship, encourage better study habits, or suggest smarter financial choices. It's a common thought, often shared on social media as a fun exercise. But what if we took it seriously? Take a moment. Grab a pen. Write down what you'd tell your younger self 10, 20, even 30 years ago. Skip the lottery numbers and sports bets. Focus on the real lessons, the ones that matter. You'll likely write about health, exercise more, eat better, sleep well. You might include financial advice, save early, invest wisely, avoid debt. And of course, there will be relationship insights, who to trust, what to avoid, how to communicate better. The letter that still matters. At first glance, this list might feel pointless. You can't send it back in time. But don't throw it away. Look closer. Your advice falls into 3 categories. The impossible, fantasy fixes like winning lottery numbers. The obvious, common sense you ignored, eat well, save money, avoid toxic people. The earned wisdom, lessons learned through experience, career choices, emotional growth, personal values. Surprisingly, the first category, the impossible, is the least useful. Fast money would probably ruin you just like most cheat codes in life. If your future self steals the chance to act, struggle, and fight for what matters, you'll never experience the real value of what you earn, who you become, or what you overcome. Sorry, but I won't help you with the obvious. For that, talk to your doctor, trainer, or financial advisor. Yes, you'll need one of those, and the sooner you realize it, the better. The third category is the most powerful, the one worth fighting for. These aren't quick fixes or tips experts can provide you with. They're truths you uncover by living, struggling, and reflecting. They're not out of reach now, they're just hidden in your future. But here's the paradox, your future is already within you. You own the talent. You hold the power. These insights are waiting for you to discover them. From the time traveler's perspective, most of the wisdom we wish we had earlier was always there. We just didn't know where to look. Flip the perspective. Instead of writing to your past self, imagine receiving a letter from your future self. What would it say? It wouldn't offer magic solutions. It would remind you to take care of your health, manage your money, nurture your relationships, and keep learning. Your future self will warn you the consequences of your recent mistakes, and the opportunities you have to grab. And here's the truth, that wisdom, that knowledge is already within reach. You don't need a time machine. You just need a method, a way to live with intention, clarity, and purpose. The Time Traveler's Technique. This book introduces that method. It's not about rewriting the past, it's about shaping the future. It's a guide to living with stability in a world full of change. You'll learn how to make better decisions, build lasting habits, and stay grounded through both success and failure. Act like a person you want to become. You don't have to do it alone. And you don't have to wait for the future to figure it out. Understanding the method. Why this book? Who is it for? Life often feels unpredictable. Plans fall apart, emotions shift, and the future seems unclear. For many young people, especially those just entering adulthood, this uncertainty can feel overwhelming. You might ask yourself, what should I do with my life? How do I make good decisions? What can I rely on when everything keeps changing? This book is for you. Whether you're a teenager trying to figure out who you are, a college student facing pressure and choices, or a young adult navigating relationships and career paths, this book offers something more than advice. It offers a method. A way to think clearly, act intentionally, and build a life that doesn't collapse when things get hard. Most people rely on motivation, emotions, or ideas to guide and move them. But motivation perishes, emotions are unstable, and ideas can change. What if you had something stronger? A toolbox, a method that helps you stay grounded, even when life feels chaotic. That's what this book is about. It's not a rule book. It's a guide to building your own foundation, one that grows with you, adapts to your life, and helps you make decisions with confidence. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to start. The core concept: what is the method? How does it work? The problem we all face. Most people live reactively. They respond to life as it happens, without a clear plan or structure. When things go wrong, they feel lost. When things go well, they assume it will last forever. But both reactions are unstable. We need something better, a way to live that doesn't depend on luck, mood, or other people's opinions. The core idea. The time traveler's technique is built on one powerful truth. Your life isn't shaped by what happens to you, but by how you respond. And your response depends on more than the event itself. It's influenced by your mindset, your discipline, and the principles you live by. We all carry a vision of our future self. It's rarely detailed, but it's there: snapshots of a wedding day, a retirement party, or simply a life that feels right. That version of you is the destination. Your job is to capture it, describe it, and use it as your compass. Think of it like planning a trip. You don't need to be in Paris to map the route, you just need to know you want to get there, what resources you have, and what matters most to you along the way. Then you can chart the path that leads there. And your responses, your life choices, should be guided by structure, not emotion, not impulse, not trends. The time traveler's technique isn't magic, it's a practical framework. At its core, it's a self-reflective goal-setting practice combined with methods to keep your mind clear and your intentions strong. Why? So you can stay on course through failures, successes, manipulations, distractions, and life's unexpected turns. Why ideas alone are not enough. The illusion of certainty. Ideas are powerful. They can inspire and guide us. But they're also fragile. What you believe today might not hold up tomorrow. And if your life is built only on ideas, it can collapse when those ideas fail. Young adults often face this when entering the real world. The advice they grew up with doesn't always work. The beliefs they held start to feel shaky. And without a stable foundation, they feel lost. This approach grows with you over time. Life isn't a straight line. It's a series of phases, each with its own challenges, lessons, and opportunities. The time traveler's technique isn't a one-time fix. It's a lifelong tool that evolves with you. As you grow, the method grows too. The principles stay the same, but how you apply them will change. That's the beauty of it. It's flexible, personal, and built to last. And as it was you who wrote that letter, you are in control. It's about your resources, your decisions, your values, your habits, your time, your life. Your journey continues. Live with purpose. Stay grounded. Keep growing.